We're mid through the year. It's a perfect time to do a check-in on 12 Days of Youanuary. 12 Days of Youanuary is just a thing that I came up with that signifies the way I approach the new year. If you're like me and you feel the pressure to have everything organized and gathered in January, and it's just not for you, it has not worked for you, the vision boards, it's just not worked for you, maybe 12 Days of January is for you. Make sure to check the description box down below. I will link both videos that I did in January, and I will link the PDF, because there's a PDF. You can print it and look at it and decide whether 12 Days of Youanuary is for you. Before we get into the video, I would love to let you know who I am. My name is Ijoma. I'm a beauty lover, a skincare influencer, a pro makeup artist, and a woman of a certain age. And I feel like all these things give me the authority to do what I'm doing on my channel. So we're just going to be chatting through my mid-year check-in of 12 Days of Youanuary. It makes sense. I cannot tell you to do something and then not do it. It's bad manners. We're going to do this beautiful face. Let's look at it in the mirror, see if I like it. It's alright. It's okay. Anyway, let's get into the video. Thank you so much for being here. We'll talk to you soon. Let's start with foundation. I'm going to be playing with a lot of new makeup. I just did a proper declutter of my beauty room, and I pulled out my makeup artist cream palette. I haven't used this in ages. Obviously, we're in the zombie apocalypse. IG has not worked for a very long time. But I'm going to be going in with a TV paint stick from Krylon in 579. I will say, before we get into the check-in of 12 Days of Youanuary, that I've finally figured out how to bring makeup content to my channel. I'm so excited. It won't be too much, but it will be enough. I'm a makeup artist, so I just feel like I have something to offer, and the way I consume makeup is definitely not the way the regular beauty consumer consumes makeup on YouTube. Looking forward to that. Let's put on some foundation. I'm using the Kit Stars S4 Base Polisher. These brushes are from a British makeup artist company, and I feel like I have all of them. I probably will do a review of all of them. I really love their brushes. So number one was Declutter. Yes. If there's anything we can all do in the beginning of the year is to declutter. And I've done that. I am so proud of myself. I have done the deepest spring clean of my home and my beauty room as well. Everything is spotless. I know where everything is. I have decluttered. I am quite happy with the results. My home just feels light and airy. Love. Can I just say, I never knew I would be that human, or rather that woman, who would enjoy being a housewife. It's not easy, don't get me wrong. It's good. IJ is figuring it out, and it's becoming easier and easier, you know, as I continue being a housewife. You know, you just create your own plan and you stay evolving. You stay on top of things. But as I did mention in January, when it comes to decluttering, it doesn't have to be just your physical space. It can be a little bit deeper. You know, it can be a matter of inward matters. Let me say it like that. And for me, I've decided, this year I decided to declutter my food relationship. That's the best way I can say it. Now, I do have a very robust, healthy relationship with food, but there's still some things that were lurking that I did not like. For context, I used to be a bigger girl, and I was raised by women who are also big, and I watched these women in my life struggle with their food relationships. You know, the crazy yo-yo diets, the overeating, the punishing of self. And around the age of 21, I told myself, no, this is not for me. This is not going to do. This just doesn't make sense. And since then, and I guess forever, because a woman's body needs different nutrients at different stages in her life. My relationship with food is always going to be evolving. But this year I told myself I was going to get out the shenanigans. There was a part of me that was still acting like the girl who still needs to lose weight. You know, working out and then rewarding myself with food. And on the days that I didn't work out, I would feel guilty about eating more than I need to eat. Yet I am so good with my food. Like, I know my food, I know about nutrients, I know about antioxidants, I know food profiles. Like, I'm not just obsessed about calories, I fully see the full picture, so I know how to nourish my body. But there was still something that was lurking and I didn't like it. I really didn't like it. So this year I've been giving myself a little bit more room to play, questioning myself. I also took a major break from working out. I told myself, if this working out is becoming something that you're using as a crutch, as an excuse to turn food into a reward, then no. I took a huge break for about 6 weeks. I didn't work out. And I just let myself eat the way I eat. You know, I'm not really into processed food anymore. I've passed that bit of my relationship with food. I don't sit somewhere itching to eat a KFC or, you know, demolish a packet of biscuits. I'm past that. It doesn't even make my body feel good. Before we carry on, let's grab some concealer. This is the Flawless Concealer from the B range at Superdrug. This particular concealer is being discontinued. I believe that I asked the girl at Superdrug and she said they are simply changing out the packaging. So I thought I should just buy some and see if I like the formula. And if I like the formula, then when they do the new repackaging and come out with the line again, I can do a bit of shopping and come and do a video on my channel. So back to decluttering my food story. You know, it's still ongoing, but I really like where I am so far. I've been giving myself a lot more room to play. I'm eating more bread. You know, it's not that deep, but yet again I bake my own bread, so it's not like I eat trash bread. I eat good quality bread because I make it myself. You know, I've been eating more cheese. I've also decided to bring meat back into my diet, and not like steak. I've been eating liver, which is not too bad. I quite missed it actually. But yeah, just letting go of dogmas. Letting go of dogmas. I don't want dogma to be a part of my food story. I don't want to be in a box. I don't want to be in a box. That's not what I want. That's not what I need. That concealer, I don't feel like it's doing enough brightening, and I really don't see it as something that would cover blemishes. But we're gonna work with it. I'm gonna wear it on its own and see how it plays today. I'm not gonna put anything else on top of it. Let's really test out the formula. I'll add a touch more brightness with my powders. Number 2 was make a money commitment. And I made quite a few. What am I doing? I'm going to set the highlighted parts of my skin as we talk about my money commitments. I am going in with the Matte Fusion Pressed Powder in number 6 from Kiko Milano, and I am going in with the Sleek Makeup Luminous Pressed Powder in number 2. I'm going to mix those two together. Now, money commitments, for me, it was around things that I love and things that I buy a lot of. I told myself, this is the year of just slowing down and actually tidying up my love collections, you know. Starting with books. No reckless buying of books because I have a huge backlog of books that I need to read. I also told myself I wasn't going to buy fragrance for the beginning of the year. I told myself at least 6 to 7 months. No big buying of fragrance. Mind your business, Ija. Mind your business. You've got enough. Mind your business. And last but not least, I told myself I was not going to invest in any educational courses. I absolutely love learning. I do quite a lot of studying online. But I told myself it's time to slow down. It's time to implement, you know. Sometimes we are so stuck in the theory that we don't go out there and do the practical. And I wanted this year to be about that. For me to just go back through my notes of all the little classes I've done and see, like, okay, have I really learned something? Did it add value to my life? Or am I just paying these courses because it's another crutch that IJ has, like constantly learning? I do not like this concealer. It is not sitting the way I want it to sit. So yeah, I've taken a break on educational classes, buying of books, buying of fragrances, which has not been too bad. An update on all of them. So far I have not paid for any educational courses, which I'm okay with. I told myself I may buy some maybe in September, around August. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how I feel at the time. As for fragrance, I give myself a 90%. I did buy some fragrance, but I've not done any big huge hauls. I think I have bought maybe 3 bottles, or maybe, yeah, maybe 3 or 5 bottles, and they were all intentional. I do plan to do a video on my fragrance no buy. I'm putting that in quotes because it was not really a no buy, but I'll gather my thoughts a little bit more and we'll talk about fragrance in another video. And books I've done amazing. I've only bought 1 book that was just I saw it and I could not help myself. I wanted it. The housewife in me wanted it. I'll put a picture up of it right here. It's the Mrs. Beaton House Management book. It is a very old book. I saw a vintage copy. Yes, to me books are investments. So if I do see a vintage copy of a very iconic book, I will buy it, especially if it's food related. Now Mrs. Beaton's book is about 100 years old, and I got one from the 1920s. It is absolutely darling. I love it. It was worth breaking my no buy, but I am still exercising a lot of mindfulness. No new books, really taking my time, reading the stuff that I have. Let's add some definition to the face. I will be contouring my face with a sleek Makeup Suede Effect pressed powder in the shade number 4. All the products that I use will be listed in the description box down below. I always fill up my description box with as much information that I can, so that somebody can, you know, do a little bit of referencing, do a little bit of happy shopping. Number 3 is a blank space. I left a blank space so that you could fill it out the way you wanted to fill it out. And for me, I still haven't figured out what I'm putting in this blank space. I will get there. As I had said in the beginning of the year, for me, when it comes to setting resolutions for the new year, I really pace myself. It does not have to happen all in January. There's absolutely no need for it. There is really no need for it. Before we get into number 4, let's get into highlight. I am using the RLG Cosmetics Wet Highlighting Palette. What shade do I want? Oh, confusing. Let's go for Uprising. Yeah, let's go for Uprising. Ooh, she's very blindy. Now, number 4 is This Is the Year Of. And in January, or rather when I was creating 12 Days of Youanuary, sometime in December, my word of the year came to me very reluctantly, but when things feel uncomfortable, that's where I like to go, because there's always medicine in the uncomfortable. For me, this is the year of forgiveness. Forgiving myself, forgiving others, and just giving myself more room and more compassion. That's one thing forgiveness gives me, is compassion and space and a letting go of. Because I do not want to be that human that carries stuff for years in my spirit, in my mind, because the body holds that shit, you know, and I don't want to block my blessings. No, we are not blocking any blessings. So this is the year of forgiveness, self-forgiveness, and forgiving others. And One of the biggest aha moments I got when I was sending someone very beloved to me a forgiveness voice message is that nobody owes us an acceptance of forgiveness. You can ask for forgiveness, but nobody owes us a, okay, I accept your forgiveness. All you can do is just offer it and then forgive yourself for messing up, you know? And that's where I am. When I sent that voice note message, I forgave myself. There's one thing I tell myself when I go back to the things that I did that unsettled me, that made me unhappy, that require forgiveness, is that I did what I did at that time because those were the tools I was working with. But now that I know better, I do better. You see, compassion. I'm really happy with what I've already done in the past 6 months, and let's see what the next 6 months bring. I'll definitely do another update at the end of the year. I don't see why not. Let's grab some blush. For blush, I am going in with the Marina Beauty blush in Cashmere Rose. Number 5 is Best Friend Yourself. Listen, this is one of my one of my core skills. I know how to love on me. I know how to be gentle with me. I know how to be my friend, and it's something that's constantly evolving because I love to have inner dialogue with myself and, you know, be gentle with myself and forgive myself and laugh with myself. So this one for me was not a struggle, but maybe more intentional, just more intentional, because there's been quite a few things that have come up with for me emotionally, some stuff, and best friending myself is definitely a way that helps me invest in my toolbox, you know, that toolbox that I'm always talking about, of learning the different facets of yourself and how to look after them, the physical, the mental, the spiritual, the emotional. So best friending myself, we good. Let's do a little something on the eye. This is my custom palette. These are Krylon shadows, and I believe these are also Krylon shadows, and a few of Makeup Revolution. Since I put a little bit of the blush on my eye, I'm going to just amp it up with what am I going to amp it up with? What's this? This is a Makeup Revolution shadow. I don't even know if they make these anymore. I'll be more clear in my description box. Yeah, that's doing what I needed to do. I don't know why, but I'm just feeling like a soft pink look. Yeah, something soft, pink and pretty. I'm going to add definition with, oh, with what? Let's go with a dark brown. Yeah, let's go with a dark brown. What is this? This is an INGLOT shadow in 304. I know they still make this. INGLOT does not discontinue their Freedom shadows, they really don't. And I'm using another Kit Star brush, which I absolutely love. This is one of my favorite eye brushes. This is the N30 small tapered blender. Love this brush. So number 5 is support a charity, and let me tell you, the heavens have shone upon me. I got a volunteer job at a charity. I am so excited. I'm so grateful. Listen. It's just like, yeah. The universe divine is like, baby girl, we hear you, we see you, we got your back. So I got a volunteer job with the charity that I did mention in January, with Terrance Higgins Trust. I have just started, so I don't want to jinx it too much, but I'll definitely give you all an update at the end of the year. I am so proud of my little self. Like I applied, I was brave, I was everything. You should have seen me on the laptop. Listen. Pour a drink for IJ wherever you are. Pour a drink. I'm so proud of myself. What I like about having a volunteer job, like, I'll be in there, you know, I'll really be able to support this charity and the people that need it, the people who rely on it. So excited, so excited. Oh, one thing I will add is down below in the description box, I will make sure to leave a report that Terrance Higgins Trust did. It was so humbling and so eye-opening. We are going to be having the first generation that has lived positively with HIV that is growing old, that is in their 60s, their 70s, their 80s, and this is the first time, and that report really shines light. Loved it. It's going to be in the description box if you want to have a read. I'm going to go back into the blush that I used to just soften out the lines. Now I'm failing with number 7. Send a dedicated amount of love messages a month. I am failing because I ain't sending no messages. But in a way, this ties to my blank statement of number 3. I'm just working on stuff. I will give y'all an update later in the year, or I'll come up with a random video. But yeah, I ain't send nobody no love message. I mean, I'm in contact with my loved ones, but being intentional about this particular prompt, I haven't done it. And I know why. I'll get back to you on that. I have just lined my eyes with the MAXFACTOR Kohl pencil in black, one of my favorites, really good pencil. And now using this dark brown that I have hit pan on, it's one of my favorite colors. It is also a Makeup Revolution shade. I'm not sure if they make these anymore. I'll make sure to be clear in the description box. I'm just using that dark brown to smudge my liner. I'm then going to go back into that dark brown from INGLOT just to blow out the bottom of my lash line. Let's do brows as we tackle number 8. This year I am not. This was a non-negotiable of this year. And for me, it was not messing around with my feminine energy. And so far for me, that has been really listening to my body, really taking account of my body wisdom, checking in with myself and making sure that this is what I want. This is what I need. Of course, the journey of fully embodying one's feminine energy is a lifelong journey. But I like where I am, you know. If you watched my vlog, I mentioned how I have learned to live by the flow of my blood. And it's beautiful. Like right now, I'm in my autumn phase. My bleed is going to come about sometime next week. And today I set myself 10 billion tasks, and then I told myself, no. My body in the morning said,
girl, are you crazy? Are you not listening to me?
So I had a power nap today and severely decluttered my to-do list. And it's going well. I feel much better for it. Told myself I was going to do everything that I said I was going to do on that list. It would have been half-assed. It would have not been done the way I wanted it to do. I would have been flustered. I would have been running up and down like a headless chicken. I would have this dull ache in my head because sleep was killing me. It's not that deep. It's really not that deep. You know, I'm trusting that. I'm choosing to trust my body wisdom when it comes to my decisions. And that's another thing, trusting my decisions. Trusting my decisions, being very comfortable with them. It's not a matter of right or wrong. It's simply trusting them. You know, it's saying, you know what, whether they're right or wrong, this choice that I make, I've made while giving it a good think. I've sat with my body, I've meditated over it, I've stopped and thought for 5 minutes, whether it's a little decision or a big decision. Right or wrong ain't got nothing to do with it. It's all about trusting my decisions now. It's all about trusting my decisions. For brows, I started with the Beauty Pie Super Brow Precision Pencil in Hot Coffee. I'm going to push that product up through my brows. Then using the W7 King Cole pencil, I'm going to draw hair-like strokes. I know this says Cole pencil, but honestly, it does nothing for me. It's not dark enough, and the formula is a little bit waxy. So I found it works quite okay to do a brow. Okay enough. Now we'll mist the skin with the Vitamin E Hydrating Mist from Superdrug. Number 9 was another blank space. I don't think I have filled this blank space yet, have I? No, I don't feel like I have. Number 10 is learn something new every month. This is also one of my favorite sports to do. As I had mentioned, I love learning. So this is not something I have struggled with or struggle with. There's always something to learn. And it's as simple as just getting out Google and Googling stuff. It really is that simple. Always learning something new. And I encourage everybody to make it one of their habits. Make it one of your habits. For mascara, I have gone in with the Avon True Ultra Volume Lash Magnifying Mascara and the Clinique High Impact Mascara in black. They're both in black. Let's set the face. This is also a new product from that Superdrug makeup line. This is the what? The baking powder? Are we still calling things that? Right, this is the baking powder in dark. Number 11 is finish it up. Round things up. And for me, it has tied up with one of my money commitments, reading books that I need to read instead of buying new books. I've been also tying a lot of loose ends in the house during spring cleaning. Things that just needed to get done that I was just procrastinating over. What else did I need to finish things up with? I don't feel like I had much. But yeah, just being on top of things and not letting things run away with me. I do not like that powder as well. But we'll see. Let's see how it plays during the day. Now to set my brow and to just put it all together, I am going in with a brow gel from that Superdrug line as well. This I like. I love the wand. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I like the wand. It's really super skinny. I like it. And I think I like the formula as well. We are really in flow. I have gotten to the end of the 12 days of Youanuary and it's time to put on lipstick. What shall we wear? Let's try something from that B line again. Now, number 12 is welcome rest into your life. I've already done a video about this. Today I rested. Sometimes I'm still debating with myself. I'm trying my best not to do that. But I think I've cinched it. I think I'm on top of things. I think my body has finally realized if you rest, things go a little bit better. And I am done attaching productivity to my identity, to my worth. I'm really done with that. I can't stand it. It's annoying. For lip liner, I am going in with the Beauty Pie Ultra Color Pro Gel Eyeliner in Turkish Coffee. And for lipstick, this is Risky Business. What is it? It's a velvet matte lipstick from that Superdrug range. Oh, I've always wanted an orange lipstick in my collection. So this was a good find. The formula is a little bit finicky. I had to apply quite a few layers and really work it into the lip. And it's really emphasizing the texture on my lips. I don't have a problem with that. But I know some people like a really smooth lip. That took a lot of working. Maybe we'll do a bit of gloss on top. Let's see. This is when the lip is not working. Pull this out. I love this. I love, love, love this. This is the Avon True Color Glazewear Lip Gloss in the shade Nude Muse. It works for almost everything. Do check out my video on rest. I really liked it, even though thinking back, my energy was quite low in that video, but I feel like what I said made a lot of sense. It was weighty, it was valuable, and I enjoyed filming it, but my energy was definitely low in that video, definitely. But hey ho, it is what it is. And that's that. I hope you have enjoyed this chatty get ready with me. That's my 6-month check-in with 12 days of Youanuary. If there's anything you want to share with me about your year, please let me know down in the comments. Everything that I used on my face will be in the description box down below. Keep an eye out on makeup content coming from me. I am rather excited about the matter. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Ijoma, and I'll see you soon.